Tonight, the crisis in the Middle East is intensifying. Israel is expanding its attacks on nuclear and military infrastructure. Thousands are fleeing Tehran as people in Israel are told to find shelter from Iranian missiles. And there are also indications from President Trump that perhaps Iran is looking for a way out as he encourages them to engage in talks. Tonight, we hear from two Americans in Israel right now, and both tell Jessica Moore they're at peace staying in the country for very different reasons.
The notification went off as soon as we sat down to speak.
You're with the United Hatzalah Rescue?
I'm sorry, one second. I'm just letting you know that I might have to run out very fast. We are expecting an alert, and then I'm going to have to run for shelter.
Preemptive warnings of incoming Iranian strikes have become routine for former FDNY EMT and NYPD officer Emmanuel Weissgrass, who is now an attorney and EMT in Israel.
It's a bit terrifying to think that there's a large ICBM with a 500 to 900 kilogram warhead specifically aimed at you because they're targeting civilian population centers. On the other hand, it's very kind of like defiant. Hey, you know, we've been living with the idea of an existential threat developing over our heads for years now. Now we're like, finally, okay, you know what? Enough's enough. There's an attitude of kind of like uplifted defiance. I couldn't picture leaving and going anywhere else.
Even in the middle of this war?
Especially in the middle of the war.
21-year-old Iranian-American Alexandra Sedge traveled from Long Island to Israel 10 days ago on a trip with Birthright Israel. Her Jewish parents fled Iran in the 1970s and taught her that Israel was their true homeland. Now she's stranded inside a bomb shelter as the two countries trade devastating blows.
My old home, where my parents are from, and my new home are fighting, and I'm here for it. I'm here in history. It really is a crazy experience, and I wish I had the word for it. My cousins were asking me how I was doing, what's going on, and one of them made a funny comment. It's worth it. We're going to be in Iran at some point, and we'll be eating kubida, which is a Persian dish.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be able to go back there at some point. This is what the effort is for.
With Israeli airspace closed, Sedge says she has no idea when she'll be able to return home, but says she's determined to stay positive and pray for the day her family can once again safely visit Iran. Jessica Moore, CBS News, New York.
And do stay with us. We'll be following every development on the crisis in the Middle East. You can find all of our reporting at cbsnewyork.com.